And good Saturday morning to everyone. I hope your day is starting out well. It's beautiful outside. We'll tell you all about the weather and what to expect as today begins of rain chances. When likely it'll come back. We've got several chances of it, but when will it most likely happen? We'll get into all of that here in just a moment. I do hope your morning is going well. You got a smile, a cup of coffee, and maybe the dog's happy today, whichever the case is. If you're celebrating a birthday today, you're celebrating that with Gretchen Wilson. Who remembers her? Came on to sing, what was the big song? Redneck Woman. When I think about cheating, and she had several others. But Gretchen Wilson's birthday today. Hope she has a big one. It was 1976, and it seems like it was yesterday. I think Alan Jackson even wrote a song titled that. But Marty Robbins had the number one song. Do y'all remember El Paso City? That was number one on this date back in 76. Whew, hard to believe it's been that long ago. And on 1977, if you were in Marketplace, Indiana, Jack Chisholm just asked, did State win? I do not know the answer to that. It was a tie when I went to bed last night. So if anybody knows what happened with the game last night at Mississippi State, I forgot to look that up. So we'll Google that in a minute and try to figure out if we know exactly what went on last night. Mississippi State. I hope they did, but it was a tie ball game when I went to bed last night. Let's see here if I can get that in time, unless somebody else answers it. Let's see if I can get anything by that. Looks like they lost. It says Mississippi State's baseball magic outdone by Texas Longhorns. And let me see if I can get a score on that. And LaWanda said no, State did not win. So, well, we hate that. Sure did. There was a lot of folks pulling for them on that. So, hate to hear that. But I should have been prepared on that. I don't know why I didn't think about that this morning. But they've done a long road there. And, boy, they played hard. Sure hate that didn't work out. Let's see. In news, I am not a person that was into wrestling, but they announced that WWE star Melissa Coates passed away at 50 this weekend. But again, I'm not a wrestler, so I'm not real familiar, a big fan on that. As we look at other things that went on today, it is very slim chance that anyone's going to be found. We go to Daily Mail and pull up the headlines there. 159 people are still missing. It's been 2 days. They're saying they're not hearing the tapping anymore. So condolences there. It's just not looking good in Miami if you've been paying close attention to what's been going on. And it just, if you haven't seen the scene, here's a picture of what happened there where the condo fell. And that's just floor after floor of people that were in their bed when that happened. There's reports of people that reported the night before that it fell, saying that they heard creaking and sounds of that nature. And that probably will forever change the way inspections are done in the Miami area. There's another view of that. Can you imagine being trapped under that? Just the odds are so unlikely that they're going to find a survivor under that. Condolences on that. There's just no other way to word that. And out of Colorado this morning, I'm not sure if y'all have caught this, and let me paint the scene for you. A guy has an AR-15. He attacks several people and shoots. A citizen hears it, runs to the scene. He uses his concealed permit and takes out the bad guy. The bad guy's laying there, and he walks over and takes the AR-15 away from the bad guy. The cops come up and shoot the good guy. That happened. He was a hero bystander, and that's what he's being hailed as you look at the headlines. It was a guy that shot an off-duty cop, and the good guy had taken away the gun from the guy, and they shot him when they pulled up. The police are admitting they done it. And again, that's in Colorado. They've started a GoFundMe fund for that guy's family. I think they've raised $47,000 so far for him. So you really hate to see something like that, but that's one of the headlines. As sunshine and nicer weather heads for tonight, don't forget racing action will be returning to Whynot Motorsports Park. If you hadn't been out in a while and visited with everybody out there, you're sure missing out. It'll be great racing action. Of course, 46 days to the big race that's coming up. And then tonight is the local racing action returning there. Drop in and see him. He'll make sure that you have a great time Little Ricky Bobby. See him. Y'all enjoy yourself out there at a good race there. As we begin today, don't forget this. This is State 5, Texas 8. So they did get those 3 runs, Miss Gale said. We have 3 young ladies from the Meridian area that are up for Miss Mississippi tonight. On Channel 24, CBS 24 out of Meridian, they will carry the Miss Mississippi pageant. And as we pull up this, Miss Holly Brand is one of those young ladies. She's won the evening wear, and also she's won talent contests so far this week. Also up for this is Lexi Harper and Allie Shirley from the Meridian area. We wish each of these young girls good luck at winning Miss Mississippi, and of course they would go on to be into the Miss America pageant. So I wish them luck and hope it all is a great night for the end. That's at 8 p.m. tonight if you wanted to watch the Miss Mississippi pageant on CBS here in Meridian. So we wish them best of luck. Hope it's a great one there. All right, let's turn a few thoughts here. Good mornings that are starting to trickle in here. Miss Gail Gafford is up helping me out with that score. So Donna Roseman, happy Saturday. Andrew Dabbs is up. Howdy. Along with Sylvia Stewart. Pat Gibson is up. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, she says. It is. Mary Chisholm said that State was talking about the game there. Andrew Dabbs. And also LaWanda Grantham told us they did not. Gail gave us the score there. And, boy, sure hate they didn't. A lot of folks feel that way. All right, let's turn our thoughts to weather and get into what's going to happen today.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
As we go to radar this morning, as we can see right now, we're looking good across the deep south here from Dallas all the way back over to Macon, Georgia. You got a little bit of rain off the coast of Savannah. As you go down and look at Florida has rain around it in several places there. They'll get some sprinkles today. We got to go to Oklahoma City to pick up the worst of the weather that's going to happen today. Joplin, Missouri, Springfield's going to get some showers, and Stillwater, Oklahoma, getting showers this morning. As we look at all of this and go across here, aerial flood watch there around Oklahoma City today. And let's look at our severe weather, what's forecasted today. And our area, there's just that 20% chance of a shower down through here. Our worst of weather is going to be around Oklahoma City, Norman, Oklahoma. If you've got family in that neck of the woods or watching from Lubbock, Texas this morning, due north of Midland, out there way out in West Texas, that area there in between there and Amarillo is going to get some severe weather there, level 2. And then we have to go to Chicago, those areas up in Michigan, to get our next round of severe weather. And that's going to go from Bloomington all the way up here to Kalamazoo, right through Chicago area there, if you've got to be in that neck of the woods today. As you back out and take a look at the nation today, and all of this area is still out here on the West Coast, still this excessive heat that they're getting out here. So we feel for them there. Excessive heat warnings all the way out there. Heat advisories there in Montana as well. California has them. So it's not so bad in Mississippi after all, is it? Could be a whole lot worse. We know that. All right, let's take a look at a few other things that the National Weather Service has given us this morning. As we go through this, let's look at our record highs and record lows on today. 1914, 102 degrees on this date. It was 1984 that it was a cool 56. Yeah, 1984. They wrote a book about that, didn't they? As we look at the forecast for today, partly sunny sky. There is a 20% chance of a shower here. An isolated, let me reword that, an isolated shower there that's going to happen or could happen this afternoon, but it's very small, a 20% chance. Most of all, it's going to be a partly sunny sky, peeking out, looking good, warming up in Meridian to about 89 and due south to Quitman and down to Laurel, Hattiesburg, about 89. As we go due north, we get into Columbus, about 90 degrees. Philadelphia, y'all are going to be that way. And we go through Noxapater and all the way up to Louisville will be about 90 degrees as well. We go back over to Jackson, a little bit warmer than us. Say about 92 around Jackson, Mississippi. As we step across the Bama state line, we see that Livingston, Alabama, Gilbertown, Alabama is going to have the same temperatures and pretty much the same forecast as Meridian, right around 89 to 90 degrees. As you go to Hamilton, Alabama, a little cooler, 86. And as you look at this line southeast of Demopolis, Alabama, all the way back across the state, they have a higher chance of rain. Our area, they're kind of like the Meridian area, about 20% chance of showers today. So nothing to worry about. You'll be able to get a few things done. As we jump ahead and look at this, what's happening with the National Hurricane Center, we see that this is still out here off off the coast of Africa, but not really anything to worry about anymore. This is being downplayed now to where it's going to fizz out is what most likely will happen. A 10% chance of this after 5 days of becoming something. We'll watch it closer. Originally, it was showing that could do something. Not so much anymore. Forecasters have changed their mind on that, and it's going to fade away. As we look at the temperatures, still cool for the most part across the deep south here, stretching from Texas all the way over to northern Florida. As we look at Mississippi, the northern part of Mississippi will be a little bit cooler than the Meridian area and south all the way to the coast. As we come across here and look at our 7-day forecast, and let me put that back so we can see that. We pull this up, and so what will happen today with the weather? We look at this. Today's high 89. Now that 20% chance of a shower will only pop in after 3 o'clock. That's not so bad there. Otherwise, sunshine 89 to 90 degrees. Tonight, no rain chances at all. 69 for a low. As we roll into Sunday, we see that we have a 40% chance of showers, and that will come into play after church around 1 o'clock. Church should be getting out, and you'll be getting in your car or probably already somewhere getting some fried chicken. You got to do that in the South. But that 40% chance of showers comes in after that. We'll hit a high near 90 by tomorrow night, a low of 70. And we roll back into Monday, the work week, with a 30% chance. As we look at this, that's slight chances. And by Wednesday, rain is here. It's back in the forecast once again. It's offered every day this week. But we'll really pick it up there between Wednesday to Friday, so you're going to get wet. What do the temperatures look like on into July all the way through the 10th? We still got that little cool snap going on here next weekend at 83, not bad at all. And by next Wednesday, the 7th, after the 4th, it looks like we'll be climbing back right at that 90-degree mark, 89, 90. The 4th of July, look at that. When was the last time you remember a 4th of July in our area being 84 degrees? Wow, that's almost shocking for something to be that cool. But that's the case so far, unless that cold front changes. Let's hope not, because we all kind of like that. As we get ready for the 4th of July, don't forget about fireworks if you need them. The Red Fireworks Barn is there for you. Charlie and his staff will help you out with any type firework you're looking for, from artillery shells to things that go pop, boom, they've got it for you there. It's so much to choose from. They're fully stocked now. They'll be open through the 6th. Every day. Drop in and see them. You can shop early now without the huge crowds there. And it's the home of the no dud guarantee. No matter the firework you're looking for, from something for the kids to things that just really pop, 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 you want to put on your big fireworks show, they've got it. He can show you around and help you pick out exactly what you're looking for. Again, the Red Fireworks Barn. See them today. There's so much to choose from. It's a little bit of everything. These are fun. Hope you'll get some of those. The Red Fireworks Barn, again, the largest fireworks dealer here in East Mississippi and West Alabama, open through the July 6th to make sure you get everything that you're looking for. So drop in and visit them. Thank y'all for coming by and spending a few minutes with me this morning as we'll go over the forecast. And do keep everybody in Florida, Miami, that area there, in your prayers. Each one of them have got family somewhere that of someone that's missing. I haven't heard any more about the doctor from Tuscaloosa. I'm assuming that he is still one of the missing still there in Florida. But again, it's prayers. So keep them, and don't forget, Miss Mississippi Pageant begins tonight, 8 p.m. CBS. Maybe you can watch that and enjoy the show. That's all happening today. Should the weather turn bad, which I don't think it will, I think we'll have a great day. We'll be posting headlines throughout today and joining you again tomorrow for another forecast as we keep this going. And don't forget, Monday morning, Candace and I will kick off with another morning show for you about 8 a.m. All happening here. And thank you for being such a supporter of me and making this happen, and me being able to do this to keep you all up to date with the weather each day. Thanks a bunch. A big thank you to the sponsors. We will be back. Thank you all so much, and you have a great Saturday. We'll see you soon.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by